Good morning, YouTube. Sexy man pajamas. Monday, December 1st. Time to get going. Thanks for being here. Let's just get to getting.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
Alright, so let's just chat for a little bit. We're 3 miles. We're getting into Shreveport. We're about to hit 220 and then hit 49 north. Let's do a little update. You remember the Mercer discount debacle that threw me off into a freaking fit and rage here a couple of weeks ago because I feel like it's more complicated than it should be? And I still feel that way. However, I've dug a little deeper, spoke to other people, and the reason the Mercer's got to pay for it, and some of y'all probably know this, and I just still think it's a more complicated process than it has to be. The discount's set up to the Mercer, the company, and in order for that discount to be applied, it's got to go. It's done on the back end on billing. It's not like the credits and all that stuff's done on the back end. So Mercer pays the shop for the work, and then on the back end, 2-3 weeks later, whenever it finally gets billed and discounted out, that's when Mercer charges you. Now, do this a couple of ways. If you have a reserve through them, then they'll take it out of the reserve. If you want to take it out of your settlement, they'll take it out either one whack or over a couple of installments, or you can give them a credit card and say, I just want to pay with my credit card. So you give them the credit card number, and once the bill comes through, they'll charge you the credit card, and they'll send you a receipt, and you're done. So I called Mercer today. I said, hey, in your experience, have you heard of any way of SFI and Mercer being able to link up to where my maintenance account can be paid from SFI to you directly? She said, not as long as I've been here, I haven't heard that. So I've been trying to get a hold of SFI, I called once. After being on music for like 30 minutes, I hung up. So I'll try them later to see if SFI has done anything like that, to where they can pay. What happens is when I need it work done, I'll go to a shop and I'll find out what I need. I'll call SFI, say, hey, I need $1,200 or whatever the amount is approved at this particular shop. Tell them what I'm getting done and so forth, and then they'll say okay, and then send that shop an email that has a PO number and a reference number in it. Mercer says they do the same thing, and that's how the shop gets paid and does the work. And it comes out of my account. But she doesn't believe Mercer can be paid by a PO number. She's never heard of anything like that to where SFI can pay. So I'm going to call SFI, get a hold of them maybe at some point, figure out if there's a way that SFI can pay Mercer in instances that I want to use the Mercer discount, because prime example, the last discount was much better on the tires, on these tires in particular, than Schneider's is. So, yeah, when something seems like too overly complicated to me, I just look. The world is so damn complicated, it makes no sense. I mean, there's simpler ways of doing things, but people just don't want it. Companies don't want to make it simple for people. They do that because, well, this is my belief. I believe why things are so damn complicated, where people are saying, hey, well, we'll give you this much off or whatever, is if it's too complicated, they know not half people's going to even go through the process. They're just going to say, screw it, and go the other route. So it saves them money in the long run. They're not discounting as much to as many people. I don't know, maybe that's just me being stupid, but I am stupid, so it would fit. So, like I said, I've accepted that policy, but now I got to figure out whether SFI can pay Mercer. Mercer doesn't think so. SFI won't answer the damn phone, and it's not just SFI, like your account rep. It's SFI maintenance account, the MMA people. You can't get them on the phone hard at all. So I don't know. I guess the process. If I think about it now, I guess even through Schneider, it's probably the same damn way, because I mean, it's coming out of my account once it gets billed. So it's not like I'm getting it. And it was all the same account, so I would never even see the legwork between payment and discount and me and them and all that. So it's probably the industry norm, but I still think it should be a simple process. You know, give your people some sort of like a badge or something, or a coupon code, or make your driver number or your unit number your coupon code. You've already got the infrastructure set up for that, then so why not just have it on the front end instead of the back end? Let us get the instant discount, but well, it is what it is. But I'm very reactive. I mean, you should know that about me. You should know that about me. I'm a very reactive person. I react immediate, which isn't always a good thing. But when I learn and I'm shown that I'm wrong, I'm also the first one to, hey, I fucked up. My bad. I was wrong. So, whatever. And I've said before, you don't want to use my style of what I do out here as a gauge on what you can and can't do. Because I'm not, I guess what you say, well, I know I'm not an old school trucker, but I'm also not the trucker that's just going to go wherever the hell the load demands. I'm not just going to accept a load just because it's the highest rate and regard and be damned where it goes. I told y'all a million times, it's more than just about money for me. For you, hey, if that's what you want to run, go right ahead. If you want to take a $2,000 load, 1,000 miles, let's say from Jacksonville to York, Pennsylvania, right now with the winter going on up there, versus taking an 850 mile trip from Jacksonville to Houston for 1,400. Then you should go be it. But my ass is choosing that $1,400 load, staying down south, over that $2,000 load going up north. That's just me. I truck in the areas that I want to truck in. There's times I go in areas that I don't want to go in because I have to, for one reason or another. And the have to part is nothing like company direction or anything like that. The have to part is if I need to take care of something really quick, and in order for me to do that, I got to have this many dollars on this day. That's what I mean by have to. I mean, I've been doing something since I got out here trucking. I've been doing something that I haven't even talked about yet. I haven't even spoke to y'all about yet. I've been doing something for the past 3 years. I've had only one goal in mind, and that goal is almost complete. Almost. I don't want to talk more about it until it's done, because as of right now, it looks like, because I had a 5-year plan, that was a realistic goal. As of right now, it looks like I might have that done in less than 4. So close. And I can't wait to share that with you. But for now, I'm not. Anyhow, we're 160 miles away. I sent a scheduled text message to the agent this morning. I didn't know an updated ETA. And I said, just check and see, if they'll take me a couple hours behind the appointment schedule. He replied back when he got it this morning. I was already driving. I saw the little banner come up. He said, I will check for you. And I haven't heard nothing about it since. And that was 2 hours ago. So we are 4.8 miles from I-49. Head north to Texarkana. I want to stop somewhere, though. Grab a splash of fuel and some breakfast. All right, we're about 1.5 miles away. We've been on this windy ass 2-lane road for about the past 68 miles. since we got off of 30. We took 49 up, and we ended up hitting 30 west for a little bit, and straight north on Texas 8, and crossing back into Arkansas. Here on whatever route this is, US 59 or something or other. But it's been a windy road, ups and downs, and I'm in the zone of the winter weather advisory. So I got a rain and snow mixture. Been you know. See, I mean, this is fall for sure. Borderline winter time now that it's cold up in this area. But like, I was talking to a buddy of mine there yesterday when I was driving. I was like, just the area, like look at the ground on the you know the old dirty leaves on the ground, and the wetness and the overcast and the bare trees, and I feel like I'm going on a hunting trip right now. This is like the shit I grew up in Appalachia in West Virginia, by God. We should be right up here on the right, looking for a place called Insulation Works. This is 7887 Highway 71, but Trucker Path believes I'm on US 59. We are just now entering Wicks, Arkansas. I know it's Arkansas, but Arkansas sounds better. So up here around this curve, when we come out of it, we should be on the right. Plant entrance here or something. I'm not sure what this plant is. Don't you do it. Don't come out. Okay, good job. And it's 33 degrees according to my dash, so there is chance or risk of some icy situation. I'm going to go ahead and put my blinker on, so it should be right up here. This is it right here, Insulation Works. But how do we get... Okay, I just got off the road because I know I got traffic behind me. Back here. See gravel car. Alright. See a Schneider trailer back here. This is more like a storage trailer. So I'm either and figure out where I would go to. I'm on the back. I'm gonna keep going around, I reckon. How are they gonna unload me? I don't see a dock. There's their dock right there. It's a portable dock. It looks like that right there, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get in line for it. I'm gonna go talk to somebody. I guess I came into the right spot, right end anyway, because I'd had to get in position for this thing. Let me just kind of park here for a minute. Find somebody to talk to. We figure this out. Alright, we're still here. 3 hours later, it's 3:20. Just two dudes unloading a big ass trailer in a small ass building. I guarantee this trailer filled up every open compartment they had in either one of these small ass places. 3 hours in the dock. What, you know what? 3 hours to go to Tyler. Then I got 6 hours of drive time left, so let's go down with a 3 hour split. So that's good. That's in my advantage. So I go to Tyler, pick up the load. I should be there. I know they're not even done yet, so I'm guessing right now 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then I only have to do an 8 hour break from there. I'll do a couple hours and then do an 8. Do a long day tomorrow, and then yeah, deliver Wednesday. So see how much longer we're here. All right, we're out of here. 4:23, so 4 hours. 3 hours to get to where I gotta go. 177 miles. Here's what it is. Departure. Come on now, Z0. What is ours? Put it in every damn time, y'all. Why are you breaking? 6285. Alright, they're in there. Alright, so now we gotta go to Tyler. We'll just change this up real quick just in case it's not accurate. It's this one right here. Copy. Come on, copy it over. There we go. That. Truck. If I did the one. Oh, that would be the longest route. Okay. It's taking me US all the way. Oh, whatever. 177, 313, 177, 316, 192, 336. I thought 49 down to Shreveport, make a right would be the simplest, but no, I guess not. Alright, well, we're doing that. 3 hours and 13 minutes. Let's get to getting. Oh, this turned into a shit show. Alright, we're still about 95 miles away, but I've been doing the math and the numbers and all the times and shit in my head. The only way I'm going to be able to do this to get there on time is because we'll be at Tyler about 8 o'clock. When we get out of there, we'll still have a couple hours to drive. We'll drive an hour or so of that. Maybe be able to knock 100 miles off the 1,050 mile trip. And park it. So, I already did I did my 3 hour split back here on the getting unloaded, so I've only got to do a 7 hour break tonight. So if I can get up on my 7, which will probably be about 6 a.m. and hit the road then, and then max out my clock today, tomorrow, hopefully have no issues. Yeah, right. And knock out 650 plus, maybe 700 miles tomorrow, then do a 10, because if I get up at 6, I'd have to be parked by 5:30, and then do a 10, get up at 3:30, and then have another 5 hours or so to finish out the mileage. So the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to make sure I can get enough sleep and get my ass up, is to not do anything else other than park, eat, and go right to sleep, or try to go right to bed. Not play, not get on the computer, not do any editing, not do any gaming, none of that crap for the next couple nights, so I can make sure I get this thing delivered on time Wednesday. That's what I'm gonna have to do. So after this video, I'm gonna do this tonight. I'm gonna get a shower tonight, so I ain't gonna worry about nothing else. So this video, you won't see a video tomorrow. I'm not going to do another video until I deliver on Wednesday, or yeah, I'll record some throughout Tuesday and deliver and all that stuff. But I mean, you'll see pickup here in this video. But there won't be a video tomorrow. Just for that reason. I've got to make sure I can stay awake and all that stuff, and get the miles in. Do what you have to, so you can do what you want to do. I'm a 95% do what I want to do guy, but there's 5% where I got to do shit I don't want to, but I have to just to make shit right. This is one of those times. So yeah, what I'll end up probably doing is when I deliver that morning, or get to delivery that morning while I'm being unloaded, I'll do a quick edit and try to get it up that same day. But so this video here will be Tuesdays. You know what? You might get a video tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. But it would be a day of video. And then I gotta go get my DOT and my annual inspection at that shop that I was going to do last week while I was there, but they were closed because of the holidays, of course. I'll go ahead and I ain't gonna have time to stop by Biloxi, Mississippi, like I thought I was going to. I'm gonna take the shorter route. Just take 20 back across instead of going down to 10 and over. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do. I'll make a decision on that at some point. But I'm not gonna be able to stop in Biloxi and get that shit done. So I'll just do it when I drop off in Plant City on Wednesday, because the place I was going to go, that Richie's Garage or whatever it's called, it's only like 15 miles away from there. So I'll just do it that day. I won't get a PM there. I'll talk to him about a PM, and then if I do, I do. If not, I'll just do a Southern Tire Mart at some other point. I need a PM done, so I can get that. Hell, I can even get that done at Love's if I wanted to. So I don't know. But yeah, you may or may not have a video on Wednesday, unless it's going to be, if I can get there morning of and get all that stuff done by the time it's time to go live. We'll see. Just a heads up, just in case there's not. But we'll know before. We'll know by then. All right, we just checked in on the site. We're on site at 8:20. We're gonna drop our empty, and of course, you know, here you drop your empty over here, bobtail across the property to the office, get your paper, then you come back over here and find your loaded trailer. And it's hard enough on the daytime looking for a damn trailer, a white trailer, and amongst a bunch of white trailers, but we'll see. Maybe that's when ours. Maybe that one's ours on the end. Whatever. We'll figure it out. All right. We got out of there. We was there about 35, 40 minutes. My day started at 6 a.m. or 5:45 when the alarm started going off. It's now 9:45. I'm just tired. Have a couple hours drive time I could use, but I've only got to do a 7-hour break, so I'm gonna go right back to the sleeper. I'm gonna pass the hell out. Hopefully I can get up at 5 and get back on the road. But I'm not even going to do this video tonight, so you probably won't see this video. And this is supposed to be Tuesday's video, but you probably won't see it Tuesday. It'll probably be Wednesday. So in any case, whenever you see it. I gotta grind for the next 36 hours, I guess. No time for anything else but getting this thing delivered. Trucker Pass says it's a 15-hour drive from start to finish. I usually make up time on those estimates, but we'll see how it goes along the route. So I appreciate you watching, guys. Appreciate all the support. I'm gonna go to bed. So when you lay your head down tonight, be sure to tell yourself country loves you, because you know deep down that I do. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.